Welcome to Sci-Facts, the digital oasis where we delve deep into the fascinating universe of science fiction, drawing parallels, highlighting contrasts, and exploring their potential implications on the contemporary world. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to stay updated on all things sci-fi.
Good customers are as rare as latinum. Treasure them.
Space, the final frontier. Star Trek didn't just take us on interstellar adventures, it gave us a glimpse into a future where Earth is united, a vision of unity, peace, and progress. The Star Trek universe presents us with a fascinating concept: a united Earth. This isn't merely a world where borders are erased, but a global society where humanity has come together under shared values of peace, equality, and scientific discovery. This vision of Earth is a beacon of hope, a testament to the power of unity and the indomitable spirit of mankind. In the Star Trek timeline, this unity wasn't achieved overnight. It was born out of the ashes of the devastating Third World War. Humanity had to first face the darkness before it could step into the light. It was a wake-up call, a stark reminder of the destructive nature of division and conflict. This realization sparked a global movement towards unity, culminating in the formation of the United Earth government in the 22nd century. This United Earth is more than just a political entity. It represents the collective will of humanity, a shared commitment to peace and prosperity. It's a society where the welfare of the many takes precedence over the few, where resources are shared equitably and scientific advancements are used for the betterment of all, not just a select few. The United Earth is not without its challenges. It grapples with issues of cultural preservation, individual freedom, and economic disparity. But it overcomes these obstacles by prioritizing dialogue, empathy, and mutual understanding. It's a society that values diversity, seeing it not as a source of division, but as a wellspring of strength and innovation. In Star Trek's United Earth, we see a world that has transcended the petty squabbles of the present day. It's a world that has embraced its shared humanity, recognizing that our commonalities outweigh our differences. It's a world that has chosen unity over division, cooperation over conflict, and hope over fear.
Excuse me, Captain Kirk.
The charming negress. Oh, forgive me, my dear. I know that in my time some use that term as a description of property.
You see, in our century, we've learned not to fear words.
The United Earth in Star Trek is a beacon of hope and a sign of what humanity can achieve when we put aside our differences. This is not just a dream confined to the realm of science fiction. It's a vision that we can strive for, a future that is within our grasp if we choose to reach for it. Unity isn't just about bringing together different nations. It's about embracing diverse cultures, ideologies, and perspectives. This is a fundamental tenet that underpins the concept of United Earth in Star Trek. Unity, in this sense, goes beyond mere cooperation or alliance. It signifies an amalgamation of thoughts, a synthesis of ideas, and a blend of cultures that are as diverse as the universe itself.
We've each learned to be delighted with what we are.
Star Trek's United Earth isn't just a political entity, it's a philosophical ideal. It's the manifestation of a dream where humanity has not only conquered the stars, but has also overcome the barriers that have divided us for centuries. It's a world where no individual is judged by their nationality, race, or ideology, but by their actions and their contributions to the collective good. In this world, equality isn't just a concept, it's a way of life. Every individual, irrespective of their origins or circumstances, is given equal opportunities to thrive. There are no invisible barriers holding back the marginalized. Everyone has access to the resources they need to fulfill their potential. This philosophy of equality extends beyond the confines of Earth, reaching out to the countless species and civilizations across the cosmos. Mutual respect is another cornerstone of this philosophy. Star Trek's United Earth is a testament to humanity's ability to understand, respect, and appreciate the differences that make us unique. It's a world where diverse cultures, ideologies, and perspectives coexist in harmony, enriching the collective human experience. This philosophy of unity, equality, and mutual respect doesn't just make for an ideal society, It's also the bedrock for peaceful coexistence in a universe teeming with diverse life forms. It's a philosophy that empowers humanity to build bridges, not walls, fostering understanding and cooperation among the stars. In Star Trek's United Earth, diversity isn't just tolerated, it's celebrated. It's seen as a strength, a source of innovation and creativity. It's the driving force behind humanity's evolution, propelling us towards a future where we are defined not by our differences, but by our shared aspirations and dreams. Is a united Earth possible in our time? We believe it is. Here are 5 steps we could take today to bring this vision closer to reality. First, let's start with promoting global cooperation. Uniting Earth doesn't mean erasing borders overnight, but rather fostering a spirit of global collaboration. This could be through international partnerships, cross-cultural exchanges, and global summits that focus on shared challenges like climate change, poverty, and inequality. The second step is investing in education. Not just any education, but an education that fosters global citizenship, critical thinking, and empathy. It's about teaching the next generation to think beyond borders, to understand that they're part of a bigger, interconnected world. Thirdly, we need to foster a culture of respect and understanding. This means moving beyond tolerance to truly understanding and appreciating our differences. It's about celebrating diversity, not just in words, but in action.
Leave any bigotry in your quarters. There's no room for it on the bridge. Do I make myself clear?
You do, sir.
The fourth step is creating a fair and equitable global economy. This means addressing economic disparities, promoting fair trade, and ensuring that every individual, no matter where they're born, has an equal opportunity to thrive. Lastly, and perhaps most importantly, we need to cultivate a sense of shared responsibility. We all share this planet and its resources, and we all have a role to play in its future. This means making decisions not just based on our own interests, but also considering their impact on the global community. These steps may seem ambitious, but every great journey begins with a single step. Just imagine a world where we see ourselves not as citizens of a particular country, but as citizens of Earth, working together to create a better future for all. That's the vision of a united Earth. It may not be easy, but it's definitely worth striving for.
It remains to be seen whether humanity will revert to its baser instincts.
Remember, the future is not something that just happens to us. It's something we create. So let's roll up our sleeves and get to work.
Human instinct is pretty strong. You can't expect this to change overnight.
Because together, we can make the dream of a united Earth a reality. Uniting the Earth won't be easy. It will require determination, compromise, and a shared vision of the future. It's a tall order, one that presents a myriad of challenges. Let's start with the elephant in the room: cultural diversity. With over 7,000 languages spoken worldwide and countless traditions and customs, finding common ground is no small feat.
You're black on one side and white on the other. I am black on the right side. I fail to see the significant difference.
Next up, we face political hurdles. Achieving a united front among nations, each with their own agendas, is a complex task. It would necessitate a radical change in our approach to governance, requiring countries to forego individual interests for the greater good. This is not to say nations must lose their sovereignty, but rather, they must be willing to work together, making compromises for the benefit of all.
Only the discipline of logic saved my planet from extinction.
Economic disparity is another steep hill to climb. The gap between the world's richest and poorest countries is vast. A united Earth would need to address these inequalities, ensuring that wealth and resources are shared more equitably. Yet, despite these challenges, the rewards of unity are profound. Imagine a world where peace is not a fleeting dream but a reality. A united Earth would yield a global community where conflicts and wars are relics of the past. Think about shared prosperity. A united world would mean an end to extreme poverty, as resources are distributed more fairly, leading to improved living conditions for everyone.
You have yet to embrace either patience or logic. You remain impulsive carnivores.
And let's not forget the pressing issue of our time, the environmental crisis. A united Earth would allow us to tackle this global problem together, pooling our resources and expertise to find sustainable solutions. In a nutshell, the journey towards unity is not a walk in the park. It's a mountain climb, fraught with challenges. But just like any mountain climb, the view from the top makes the struggle worthwhile. The path to a united Earth may be challenging, but the rewards are worth it. The future is not something that happens to us, it's something we create. These words serve as a beacon guiding us towards a united Earth, an idyllic vision of humanity that Star Trek has boldly put before us. Every one of us, regardless of where we come from or what we do, has a part to play in this grand design. It begins with the smallest of actions, a smile to a stranger, a helping hand to a neighbor, a kind word to someone in need. These seemingly insignificant gestures, when multiplied by billions of people across the globe, can create a wave of kindness that washes over the world, fostering unity and understanding. But this vision doesn't stop at individual acts of kindness. It extends to our communities, our societies. Each of us has the capacity to contribute in a larger way. Volunteer work, community projects, social initiatives. There are countless ways we can further the cause of unity and cohesion. Imagine if every one of us chose to devote just a small portion of our time to such endeavors. What if we all took it upon ourselves to make our communities more inclusive, more compassionate, more united? The ripple effect of such actions would be monumental, reaching far beyond our immediate circles, touching lives we may never even know about.
Anything's possible.
And what of the larger global stage? We need leaders who are dedicated to the cause of unity, who understand that our future as a species depends on our ability to come together, to work together, to live together. The choices we make now, the leaders we choose, the policies we support, will all shape the world of tomorrow. In the end, it all comes down to us, to you and me. We must decide the kind of future we want to create, the kind of world we want to live in. We must choose unity over division, compassion over indifference, understanding over prejudice.
People are no longer obsessed with the accumulation of things. We have eliminated hunger, want, the need for possessions. We've grown out of our infancy.
The future is in our hands. Together, we can create a united Earth. Because, after all, the future is not something that happens to us.
The future is what we make it.
Star Trek's United Earth may seem like a distant dream, but dreams have a way of becoming reality. Throughout this discussion, we've explored the vision of a united world, the philosophy that underpins it, the steps we might take towards it, the challenges and rewards that could come our way, and the future we could embrace as a result. So let's circle back to the possibility of a united Earth. It's not an overnight transformation. It's a journey of understanding, of compassion, of cooperation. A journey that starts with each one of us as we learn to see beyond borders, beyond differences, and recognize our shared humanity. In Star Trek, the United Earth wasn't achieved by a single heroic act, but by countless individuals striving together for a common goal. It's a reminder that unity isn't just about grand gestures, but about the small, everyday choices we make, where every action, every decision is made with the well-being of the entire planet in mind, where we work together to solve global challenges like climate change, poverty, inequality, and conflict, where we embrace diversity, not as a source of division, but as a strength. Creating a united Earth isn't about erasing our individual identities or cultures. On the contrary, it's about celebrating our unique perspectives and harnessing them for the common good. It's about realizing that our collective potential is far greater than the sum of our parts. Yes, there will be hurdles on the road to unity. But remember, every great achievement in human history has started with a dream, a vision. And as we've seen, the vision of a united Earth isn't just a sci-fi fantasy. It's a possibility that becomes more real with each step we take towards it. The journey to a united Earth begins with us. Let's embrace the future with hope and determination, because together we can turn this dream into reality.